Welcome, everyone. So today is the fifth Sunday of the month, and so we are trying this sort of experiment by having a contemplative service on each month where there's a fifth service, a fifth Sunday. I invite you to take a deep breath. I don't know how many of you are like jumping into the deep end of the pool people. For those of you who are maybe like to wade in a little more carefully, that might have provoked a little bit of stress, perhaps. But let's just be in our center right now. And I want to thank Paul and Amy. They are collaborating with us to create this experience. And also, we will have Amber that will be leading us today. So we're all kind of experimenting, and we definitely would love to have your feedback afterwards. But it's really intended to just keep us in our center today, and we are exploring kind of the topic of manifestation on a deeper level. So however you perceive manifestation. So I'm going to start by. Let's just start with our opening affirmation. Hopefully you can all see the screen. Let's just say this together. There is only one presence and one power active in my life and in the universe, God the good. Just let that sink in for a second. For anybody who's here for the first time, I welcome you. And I welcome you with curiosity. We're all leaning into something new. All right, so I'm going to read not today's daily word, but I'm reading a daily word that is on the topic of prosperity. I put God first and know prosperity. It's natural to want to live well, to enjoy the finer things in life, but endeavoring to acquire material things such as symbols of wealth and status may leave me feeling empty. The truest experience of my life prosperity lies in seeking to deepen my awareness of God and of myself as a divine being. God is without limitation. When I understand that God is within me, I begin to appreciate my ability to transcend any appearance of lack. The world is abundant, and divine ideas are inexhaustible. As the idea of prosperity grows in my consciousness, my experience of riches evolves. I relax and trust I will have what I need when I need it. I live with an open hand and grateful heart, prosperous and generous. And the Bible verse is from Proverbs 8, verse 18. Riches and honor are with me, enduring wealth and prosperity. All right, so I think I'm just going to consider that we've already greeted our neighbor by walking around the circle. Is that safe? All right, let's just go on. So we are going to stand and we're going to sing together the next song. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to go into a meditation at this time. So I invite you to just make sure you're very comfortable in your chair. Just take a few deep, relaxing breaths. And just notice as you're breathing in, filling your lungs, as you're exhaling slowly, you can become more relaxed with each breath. I invite you to have your feet firmly on the floor. Allow yourself to just very lightly press into the floor. And just know that support from this floor is the same support that you have for your beingness. This support from the universe is ever present. The call of the universe is like the pull of the sun on the sunflower, which causes the blossoms to open up and face the sun. The call of the universe is the pull of life upward and outward on all growing things. The call of the universe is the healing activity in which life is always biased on the side of health. The call of the universe is a continuum, innate in all persons. It is the call to come up higher, to take charge of yourself, of your life, to release your inner imprisoned splendor. And allow us again just to continue to breathe. If you notice any thoughts coming to mind, just simply release them in gratitude. Do not resist them. Just simply say thank you and release. We are going into a time of silence, and I invite you to feel that upward spiral pulling from the universe. We are here to listen, to hear that voice inside that is calling you higher, ever present, ever loving, ever nourishing, calling you higher in the silence. I invite you to hear these words as though they were spoken directly to you from your inner divinity. Grace, the activity of divine love, is working for you constantly. It is not dependent on any special faith or prayer on your part. Grace, the activity of divine love, is working for you constantly. I invite you to call to mind any ways that you are blocking the flow of life or substance or love. If there's anything causing you to worry, allow yourself to forget your worry and confusion. And immediately remember how wonderful you are. If there's any resentment blocking the flow of life or substance or love, I invite you to release it now. And immediately remember how wonderful life is, how wonderful nature is, how wonderful you are. Like the buoyancy of water that will keep you afloat, grace fulfills divine law by sustaining you in spite of yourself. I invite you to go deeper into the silence and express your gratitude for any ideas, any thoughts, any experiences that have allowed you to be in a place of grace. In the silence. I invite you to return to your breathing. If you have lapsed in your deep breathing, and continue to be in that relaxed state. I invite you to pay attention to your posture. Bring your spine to a more erect stature if your shoulders are slumping. I invite you to imagine as though an invisible string is coming from the ceiling and pulling your shoulder blades down and bringing your chest higher. Feel it as though you are opening your heart space. And continue breathing and notice how much more that flow of breath is relaxed, is allowing, and the exhale is just simply releasing. In this way, we invite the newness and release any old patterns that are not useful to us. Become fully aware that you are an expression of God, and that God is a deeper dimension of yourself, expressing through you. No more delays, no more shrinking. This is your time. The universe is placing fire in your hands, daring you to act, to create, to move, to step fully into the version of you that you have been postponing. I invite you now, in a period of silence, to see that version of yourself, to see yourself being pulled as though you're being pulled from a invisible thread, being pulled higher in that spiral of promise, of growth, into a deeper version of yourself that is only love, that is only God, that is fully aware and creative in the silence. As we return to this physical space, I invite you to accept responsibility for all that is manifest in your life now. Hear those words as an invitation to claim your responsibility for all that is manifest in your life. An invitation to see the abundance that is already there. There is no lack of love in the universe. This is a call to return to full alignment with Source, to return to the upward pull of the universe, ever seeking to lift you to the heights of your divine nature. The universe is calling. Are you listening? Amen.
Thank you, Danna, for that beautiful meditation. I hope everyone is feeling meditative, contemplative. This is a perfect segue into what I will be presenting, and we are going to continue with the meditation. So stay in this state of ease, peace, grace, as I hand out. This is just a reference for what we're going to be kind of meditating on a little bit. Last week, Jeff talked about manifestation, what it is, what it isn't. Can you grab that? And one of the factors he discussed, do you want to share? I think I might have enough. One of the things that he talked about was the importance of knowing our values, right? And so this is going to be just a short exercise to help us identify what is important to us, what is valuable to us. And so this, again, is just a reference point. These are some common core values. They're not all the values, of course, but I think it will make a nice reference point as we go into this guided meditation. Here you go, sir. I'll give one to you as well, Danna. There you go. All right. And again, this is a contemplative service, so we're going to continue with the relaxation, the peace, knowing that this is where the whispers of spirit happen, is when we're quiet, when we are not feeling the need to do, and instead be. So let's be. At Unity, we understand that our values are not just personal preferences. They are divine ideas seeking expression through us into the world. They reveal what matters most to the soul, guiding our choices and shaping how we show up in the world. That is how powerful values are. Today, in a gentle and contemplative way, we'll reflect on the qualities that bring us most alive, the values we admire in others, and what spirit may be calling forth within us right now. Our values change throughout our life. What you valued in your 20s, 30s, 40s might not be what you value later in life. And this is not about striving or fixing. It's about listening, noticing, and allowing clarity to arise within us, our own clarity, not the clarity of the world around us or what other people might think our values should be and what we should be seeking. That's not what we're here for. We're here to seek within and to express outward. So I just handed out some common core values, words that point toward qualities of the soul, ways of being that we may cherish, aspire to, or notice in others. These values are not outside of you. Again, they are not outside of you. They live within you, placed there by Spirit as guiding lights. So as we move through this continuation of the meditation, I invite you to hold these values lightly, not as rules or labels, but as gifts of spirit, of your soul. And at the end, we'll rest in silence together, carrying forward the values that resonate most deeply with you as companions for the week, month, years ahead. All right, so with that, again, we're going to go into a time of contemplation. We're already nice and relaxed, thanks to Danna. But I invite you to gently close your eyes and soften your shoulders and take a few more deep and slow breaths in and out. We need to get into our heart to hear and feel Spirit. That is where Spirit connects, is through our heart. And so I just invite you to imagine your heart is breathing you. Just imagine your heart taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Allow your heart to open. You might silently affirm to yourself through your heart, the Christ light within me reveals what matters most. I am open to the wisdom of Spirit. I acknowledge that Spirit is all around me, within, around, everyone and everything. And so now I want you to bring to mind a time when you felt most alive and most joyful in your life. A time of extreme joy. This could be with a person, a place, a time in your life. Bring that into your heart space now. Remember how you felt, who you were with, and what was happening all around you. And when remembering this time of extreme joy, ask yourself, what value was being honored in that moment, at that time in your life? Was it love, freedom, connection, creativity, joy? Allow a word or feeling to arise and rest with it in the silence. Now, I want you to bring to mind someone you admire. Someone you admire. This could be a friend, a family member, a teacher, a public figure. Imagine this person. What is it about them that you admire most? What quality in them shines brightly for you? Perhaps it is their courage, their kindness, their integrity, their creativity, or their joy. Ask yourself, what value are they living that calls to me as well? Let that value rise gently into your awareness. And remember that value. Remember that word. And now finally, recall a time of challenge in your life. When you felt angry, frustrated, or hurt. Oftentimes, challenge allows us to figure out our values better than when times are easy. So when you recall this time of challenge, when you felt angry, frustrated, or hurt, what value of yours was not being honored in that moment? Perhaps it was truth, fairness, respect, or compassion. What was it that you were not receiving? Allow Spirit to gently reveal the deeper value beneath the pain. I want you to hold now in your heart the values that arose for you. The value from a great joy you felt in your life, from the admiration of someone you respect and admire, and from a challenge you experienced. See these words or these feelings or these values as radiant lights shining within you, telling a part of your story. They are divine ideas of God expressing through your soul. Spirit is always speaking to us. Remember, God comes to us disguised as our life. Our life experience is God in action. Silently affirm, I live in harmony with my true values. They guide my steps, shape my path, and reveal the presence of God in me, as me. Take one last deep breath to integrate these values, noticing them, allowing them, acknowledging them. And when you are ready, gently return to this moment, carrying these values as a blessing into your day, week, and month ahead. And so it is. Amen.
So we're just going to continue to open our hearts as we join together in song. This is a love song from the divine to us. Rest your heart, you beautiful wonder. Your name is known throughout all things. My love for you goes on without measure. Be safe and held in the arms soften your heart, you beautiful wonder. Your name is known throughout all things. My love for you goes on without measure. Be safe and held in the arms of grace. Open your heart, you beautiful wonder. Your name is known throughout all things. My love for you goes on without measure. Be safe and held in the arms of grace.
So we're going to move into the point of our service where we offer our gifts to this ministry. So I invite you to just consider the abundance that is yours. Consider those sources which affirm you. Consider those sources which bring you joy, which bring you growth. And thank you for your gifts. So I invite you all to share in our love offering blessing. You can have the next slide. Together. Divine love in, through, and as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you. So we will speak together the unity statement for peace together. Unity stands for peace in the presence of conflict, for love in the presence of hatred, for forgiveness in the presence of injury. Unity honors the many names for God, the many paths to God, the many ways to worship God, where there is only one power and presence of God, and that God leads each one of us equally. Unity urges all nations, their leaders, and their people to pursue peace, not war, for this is what honors the God of all our faith traditions. So a few announcements. I think that you should have gotten these in your email probably. So yeah, we are interested in your feedback, especially about this service and what could make it more meaningful and more accommodating, take you deeper, whatever you think. You can send it to minister at the Unity Center. Okay, alternatives to violence. This is happening today. And all of you are welcome to stay. It's going to start at 1 o'clock and go till 4. It is really like a encapsulated version of the workshop that Alternatives to Violence presents. It's an experiential circle time, so we'll be in a circle like this. It's not a lecture. It's not a class where you have to quiz after, or nothing that you need to take notes for. It's got a lot of kind of interesting things that make you think. It's got some movement, and it's really, to me, it's really just a wonderful way to move more into who you are, into your humanity. So you're welcome to stay if you'd like to. So the drum circle was this Friday, last Friday, and we're going to have another one next month. It was amazing. It was very, very fun. We had about 15, 18 people, something like that. Chris led it, and he had some help with a woman who's done a lot of drum circles, and it was just I would invite anyone to do it. It's like brings out your inner child a little bit. It was just a lot of fun. Okay, this is something new, Men on Pause. It's happening on Friday, September 12th. It is a men's gathering. There is going to be conversation. There's going to be a video, a documentary movie, and then conversation about what it means to be a man, essentially, masculinity in this world. Okay, is there something else? Okay, let's do this together. First one is for the youth in our lives, so the youth in the entire world. So together, be the love you are, sing the song you hear, share your joy of life with people far and near. And now for ourselves, together, be the love we are, sing the song we hear, share our joy of life with people far and near. All right, so we are going to sing a different song today. Time Out of Mind.
Okay, and we have the next slide for the lyrics. There we go. I'm going to sing through the first verse, and then I'm going to come back and repeat it so you get an idea what the tune is, since this is totally new to all of you. I want to say a word about the title and the final line. It's time out of mind. It's actually a phrase that means, you would say, oh, that's been going on since time out of mind. That means it's been happening for so long, no one knows when we started it. And the sense of the song is that we are returning to time out of mind, to the connection and the love that is always there, has always been there, and that we can always and will always come back to. blow through your eyes. In this brilliant moment, join God's great design. The searching is over. It's time out of mind. All right, join with me. See love all around you. Drink joy for your wine. Feel the light of creation blow through your eyes. In this brilliant moment, join God's great design. The searching is over. It's time out of mind. The next verse is collective, we. See love all around us. Drink joy for our wine. Let the light of creation blow through our eyes. In this brilliant moment, join God's great design. And we've got another line here. There's no place we'd rather, no souls left behind. The searching is over. It's time out of mind.
All right, let's say the prayer of protection together. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And that's the truth. Have a great week, everyone. Hope you'll stay for some conversation and some treats. And let us know how this landed on you.